Hey everybody, it's me. Play at 1.5 times speed or 2.0 times speed. That being said, Wuthering Waves is coming out in about a day and like 6 hours, if I'm correct. Don't take that for word, obviously, but that's what's. I think that's what's the time is going to be. And I cannot be more excited. But I do want to go over with you a few things. Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves are marketing the exact same way. If you don't see that, I don't know how else to explain it to you, because granted, Wuthering Waves is going more across the board in marketing than Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact had COVID, where we were pretty much stuck in our houses at that time, so everything on YouTube was Genshin Impact ads, and sometimes you would see ads for Genshin Impact on other websites as well. So they both are marketing the exact same way. Wuthering Waves is just going more widestream advertising than Genshin Impact's YouTube ads and internet ads. They did not have to advertise other places because we're now out of our house, and so Wuthering Waves has to do that. Where Genshin Impact did not. But that being said, those who keep saying that Wuthering Waves is basically a clone of Genshin Impact, then or at least a 1-for-1 copy. No, it's not. Wuthering Waves is definitely changed the formula around, where they kind of made their own identity in their game. However, Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves do have some of the same formulas that are shared. And so it is a 1-for-1 copy in some ways, but in other ways it's not. And I don't understand why people say that it is when it's clearly not. By the way, I'm also gonna be on the America server, so feel free to join me there if you want to find me wherever, add me as a friend and we can hang out. But if you don't, then that's fine by me. Genshin Impact had what? Sorry, wait. Cut the whole Genshin Impact part out on that in that sentence, because that was not the right thing to start with. But Wuthering Waves pretty much took the formula that Genshin Impact wrote and made some modifications to it enough to differentiate itself from being a complete one-for-one copy. If you don't know what a one-for-one copy is, it's basically it's like if there was a game that copied Genshin Impact's combat formula, map formula, had all the same color palettes for everything, had all the same designs for everything, didn't change any of the character designs, had all the same enemies, had all the same combat zones and dungeons, that would be a one-for-one copy. Wuthering Waves is not a one-for-one copy. It took a formula that's not broken, that works, and made it their own. And that has been done in many games that are not gacha, like Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2 and 3. They're all the same formula, but they have a little different take on their game to make them a little bit different. Another example would be PUBG, Fortnite, and Apex Legends. They're all Battle Royale. They all have the same formula, but they have their own little twist on it to make it a bit different, right? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. That is what every game company goes off of. That's what a lot of people in the world go off of. If it ain't broken, why are you going to fix something that's not broken? Or how are you? You aren't. So just use what's there and put your own little spin on it to make it different. And that's what Wuthering Waves did when it took Genshin Impact's formula and put their own differences to it to make it their own game. And you're gonna see the same thing for Acer Promelia and many more games to come down the line, because Genshin Impact's formula is not broken, so people like to explore open, vast plains of stuff and have challenging combat and do all kinds of things. And if that formula works, then why are you gonna change it? You aren't. You just are going to make your own take on it and do some things a little bit different. That being said, Genshin Impact took the Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild open world, brought it to gacha games and put their own spin on it. Oh wait, that sounds familiar. Breath of the Wild open world, Genshin Impact open world. They took Breath of the Wild and made it anime gacha, basically. But at the same time, what's not broken in Breath of the Wild is now not broken in Genshin Impact, which is now not broken in Wuthering Waves. And so it's not just Genshin Impact that made an open world that made it so unique. It's that what made an open world before Breath of the Wild, where people enjoyed it immensely, and so Breath of the Wild took it and did their own spin on things and did the same exact thing. Genshin Impact took that, made their own spin on it, brought it to gacha, but didn't fix anything because that open world aspect is not broken. And Wuthering Waves is doing the exact same thing. So I'm trying to figure out where people think that nothing should copy Genshin Impact, but then nothing is one-for-one copying Genshin Impact. Wuthering Waves just took what's not broken and made it their own. So yeah, I really don't know what people are trying to say on that. I don't even know what they're trying to do, because it doesn't seem logical to me. But if you have any comments or anything that may be able to help me figure that out, then feel free to comment down below. Be respectful to Genshin Impact, Breath of the Wild, to PUBG, to Fortnite, to Apex Legends, the whole Soul series and Elden Ring, and Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact. Be respectful to all the games that took what is not broken and did not fix it but made it their own. Be respectful. Anyway, I'll see you all later. God bless.